Did I not press that? I thought I pressed it. Not work? Of course I did. It's weird. Do it again. Yeah, I thought I did that. It's weird. I'm having a big deja vu right now. I thought I already started the stream. It's so weird. And then it says, you didn't start the stream yet. Is anyone here? Does it work? Can anyone say anything on the chat? Is the chat not working? That was weird. Huh. Let's see if it works. Vault all is fresh. Yes, we are. Yes, now. That's weird. I just set the whole opening and then it says that I'm not even streaming. Yes. Okay. Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk EV almost every Sunday at 7:15 p.m. And today our topic is that I should be getting over-the-air update ID software 3.0. I meant to say something? Yes, you have. I hope you can hear me and you can see me. New microphones, look at me, updated new camera. Should look way more amazing, and it does. I have to say, I look awesome. It's not the camera, it's me. Yes, because I should have gotten 3.0 in week 32 on August 10th, and it should come this Wednesday. What is that? That is the 26th, so it's 11 weeks later. The thing was this. I was supposed to be in the first wave that should get over-the-air update 3.0, and Walter asked for the update, but the server at Volkswagen says, nah, you're not getting it. And they didn't fix what was going on until now, and then they started a new wave. I made a video about that. With starting with 1,000 people from the ID Drivers Club, and luckily I'm one of them. So hopefully it should be this week. I know it's Wednesday because last time I asked my Volkswagen contact all the time, when does my ID3 ask for the update, and he told me it was on Wednesday at 2:40. This was the time when I went home from work, and I know that I drove around 12:30 to 1 p.m. on that day too, but it didn't ask for the update then. So I think the update is between 1 and 2:40, something like this. So we'll see. Into a movie soon. That's good. That's good. Who's here? Photostorm is here, fellow Patreon. Andre is here. Grow M is here, fellow YouTube members. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Started with spam. I'm spam. 100 people already here. I hope you're all doing good. I was busy today, made a nice 2 videos. We talk about everything that happened this week, what will happen next week. We talk about the over-the-air update, how it's gonna work. Did you get a mail? I was nearly one of the first ones who replied of the 1,000. Well, the time when you sent the email is not important. It had to do with how your car is configured. They wanna get every possible configuration in the first 1,000, and if someone emailed first with the same configuration, then he got that spot. So it's a luck game, as it usually is. But let's go through some news. What happened? We do that really fast as always because I'm not good and I'm not a news channel, but I always like to see through that thing. Does it work? Oh yeah, that's still in 4K there, so we have to move that, make that a bit smaller. Put it down here. I thought it was up here all the time. Was it up or down? I can't remember. Yeah, but let's look. We have a new hypercharger from EMBW. Where? In Bad Camberg Ost. Then this is crap. We don't need to. Blah, blah, blah. We do that fast. No. Fastnet. Oh, look at that. They're doing stuff. Okay, next. Doing fast. Yeah, Kia, that's nice. We don't want to see that. Kia is bringing the update that Ioniq 5 also got just a few weeks ago with preconditioning for the battery when you navigate to a charger. Awesome. And Ioniq 6 will have that on board as well. So cool. That is amazing. And Volkswagen is still behind. I was hoping it would come with 3.1, but so far nothing has been announced. Then I was hoping it would come with 3.2, and also wasn't announced but Kia and Ioniq 5 had the problem pretty big because the heat pump is taking the heat from, or warmth. It doesn't have to be heat. From the battery to warm up the passenger so inside. And when I drove the Kia EV6 and used the heat, the battery got so cold that I had horrible charging speed when I was at the charger, and that's what they want to do here. But then of course you have a bit of a higher consumption, so it's always what is more important to you, but you don't have to navigate to a charger, and then it's fine. Ooh, Tesla has a new platform for small car. I like that. For smaller electric cars, look at that. Well, we'll see. Look at that. The next generation will be half the cost than Model 3 and Model Y platform, and will be smaller. That's cool. I like a small Tesla. That would be so cool. What else we have? That looks like a Model S. Rolls-Royce, Spectre, the new electric car from Rolls-Royce. That's it. Yeah, and what do you have with Inside EV? It's all Tesla stuff as usual, 90%. I go so quickly. Bad news for Tesla? Hey, no. No. I'm a bit hyper today. Even Cindy said, why are you singing all day? And let's look at the Ionity map if there's anything new. In Germany, I don't see any. Did we talk about this last time too? And Austria. Ooh, Austria is pumping. Look at that. Italy, we talked about this one here. Ooh, and this one there. Well, this is in construction for a long time. And France is still building that one. It's a new one in the UK, a new one in Norway. Ooh, a few new ones in Norway. Ooh, that's a nice remote location here in Norway, in Sweden. Why not? Cool. Okay, let's go back. Like I said, no news channel. You're disappointed. I can see it. Let's read some stuff here. We were meant to say something. Do you think with the new update has bidirectional port? Bidirectional charging comes with 3.1, I think, if I remember right. I think so. But you need a special charger for home. Update 3.0 will turn into a movie. Yes, we did that. Did you get a mail? We thought about that. I think this is not fun. Focus is awful with software. It's not amazing. It's not an amazing experience. But when I look at other manufacturers where they don't even have over-the-air update, and you rarely get an update, so like Renault Zoe, where you didn't get for a long time an update for the car, and the ID cars have features that a lot of older cars, and even same now, are not supported. I have to bring the camera down a bit. It looks a bit. Cut me hands off. Is the thing good? Yeah, it's all fine. Or is the frame rate weird? I don't know yet. Looks weird, like the frame rate is off. I don't know. Then it's not the camera, it's the Elgato thing. Spam advertising. Will 3.0 fix time schedule charging? Yes, it will. 2.4 doesn't fix that, but 3.0 should. So when to start charging, at what state of charge and everything, and during what time it should charge. This should all be working in 3.0. I haven't tested it yet though, but it should. And 3.1 for 2024. Yeah. It was scheduled to be at the end of this year. I think it will be spring and we will get it in summer. That's what I'm saying. Volkswagen behind always. 3.2 2050. I will sell my car before 3.2 for sure. You have got time then. Tesla have been promising Model 2 for quite a while now. Well, they're always promising cars and then takes years and years. That's how it is. I think now nobody should be surprised. The same as with Volkswagen and software, when it comes out, you shouldn't be surprised that it takes a bit. Tesla said they wanted to build a $30,000 electric car. Their cheapest car is far more than that. Well, they built the very cheap standard version of the Model 3 in the States for a while, but almost nobody bought it. That's why they canceled it, because everybody went for the more for the better equipped model, and that's why they said, nah, we're not gonna get that. You need a 7,000 charger for bidirectional 3.1 software, and then it's a max of 4,000 hours and 10,000 kilowatt hours that you can get out of the pack. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't get the whole thing. It's a bit weird. You cannot compare ID4, ID5 to Renault Zoe, man. Why not? Why not? ID3 is the Renault Zoe ZE50 is a great car. Don't underestimate it. Of course you can compare those cars. ID4, ID5 are SUVs, but ID3, a new Zoe ZE50 is a great car. Drives great, power is good, great good software. But updates take a while. That's just how it is. I told you. Okay, let's talk about what happened. No, let's talk about the main topic first. 3.0 software. Okay, how it's gonna work. Well, we talked about this many times before, but let's repeat and see if it will be that way. So how it works, your Volkswagen will ask at the server if you have an update once a week, and the time when it asks has to do when the module that does that was activated long time ago, when it was built. And then it will ask, the server says, yes, I have an update for you, if you got that email that you are selected. And then the car will be downloading the update, but you won't be able to see that. So your car can download the update. You're just taking a 5-minute drive. It's downloading just a bit, and you won't be able to see that. I'm a bit have a bit of a hot mic here. Where can I turn that off? Verstärkung here. Put that down by 3. Hey ho! Maybe just 2. I'm a bit too loud, I think. Where was I? Yes, so it will ask once a week, start downloading, and you can see it. Even if you go into system and updates, you cannot see that the download has started, and that's crap, but that's how it is. And only when it's done downloading the first update. It's 2 updates, 3.0, and the first is a few gigabytes, so it can take a while. So if you just take short drives with your car, I don't know, 10 minutes, and it always starts downloading every day the next pack, it's possible that this can take 1-2 weeks or so. But if you take a very long drive, it's possible it's done very fast. And it all depends where you are, if you have good 4G connection, or not. And when the download is complete, you get a message, hey, there's an update available for your car. If you want to update when you stop the next time, press here. But you don't have to do that. You just drive wherever you want to do it. If you want to do the update, it will tell you the second when you get out, when you put the car in park and unbuckle, and it says the whole preconditioning now. There's also will be a thing with update the car now, and if you do that, get out of the car, you have then 2 minutes to stop the update so it doesn't start just by getting into the car again. So if you close the car and lock, and for 2 minutes you want to get in, oh, I forgot a bag, or I have to get in and do something, you can always, I think the last time I did the update with 2.3, I could unlock the car, by the way, and get into the car. But still, for the ID, it's sign that you don't want to start the update right now, that you unlock and get into the car again. And if you don't do that for 2 minutes, it should start installing the update. I don't know when the screen with your ID is being updated, and then a full scroll thing, when this is will be coming, if it's right from the start when the update starts, or when it takes a while. I have no idea. I will see. And when this is done, during that time your app should look really weird. So maybe you see the car but not range and state of charge. It was the last time with 2.3 that way. And whenever you get to the car and it's done, you get in, and then you will be greeted, you have a new update, blah blah blah. Now you have profile, and then you have to set your profile and log into the car. Usually you just, I don't know if you have to connect your WeConnect ID app again, but you have to register that you are the main user, and then it will automatically start downloading update number 2 for 3.0, and this will also be done in the background, and you will notice. And when it's done downloading, the same thing with the message, and this is a bigger one then. I can't remember if the second one or the first one was the bigger one. I think the second one was the bigger one. I think so. And the first one has to do with the modules and everything, and the second one is then the software itself. I think this is how it was. It could be wrong, could be the other way around. And then if this is then installed, then you have 3.0 on the car. And then what features do you get? Like we already talked about, with 3.0, scheduled charging is working. Then you have your state of charge in the instrument cluster. That's new. If you have you won't have a new car, otherwise you would not get over-the-air update 3.0. So you don't have self-parking and travel assist with auto lane change. This all is not included in all the cars because the sensors are missing. And if you have those sensors, you already have 3.0 from the factory. So no, that's not for you. No soup for you. And what else do you get? You get in the app, you can then see if your car is locked. You can see the location of the car if it's not driving. You can see that. I think that's it. I think these are the main things. Of course, if you have a 77 kilowatt hour battery, so ID4 or ID3 Pro S or ID4 GTX, you get a new charging curve. I made videos about those charging curves already. You can see it I did it with the ID5 Pro. This will be the charging curve of ID4, ID5 Pro. And I did, and ENIAC with 3.0. But that has nothing to do with over-the-air update. And I did a charging video of the ENIAC Coupe RS. This charging curve then has ID5, ID4 GTX, so, and ID3 Pro S. It's a different curve because there are different cells in the battery. It's the same battery size, but different cells that can withstand different things. And GTX goes up to 170 kilowatt, but goes down pretty fast. And Pro battery goes only up to 142 kilowatt, but stays above 100 kilowatt to almost 70 or maybe more %. If you are someone on a long distance trip who only drives between 10 and 60%, the GTX is better. I noticed that on the way to Copenhagen, because in August a friend and me drove to Copenhagen with an ID.5 GTX to drive with the Volkswagen ID Bus. If you charge a bit longer, to 80% a lot, then the normal, and you start at a higher state of charge, so 20% or something, then the Pro version that only goes up to 140 kilowatt is better for you. So where are we? You were talking, I didn't see. The limit is because drain on the pack, and if you go beyond limit, the Volkswagen can't warrant the pack anymore. When will be 3.0 for all Europe if we have 2.4? So it again should start in waves. First 1,000 from the ID Drivers Club. Then if they see everything works, I don't know if they continue right after this week, or if they want to see how does the server work, how do the car work with the update, and if everything seems to work, they will open it in bigger waves, and I think it will be pretty fast. So within a month, a lot of cars through, and it already is throughout Europe, by the way. ID Drivers Club, those 1,000 cars are not restricted to Germany, so it could be if it works, it could be faster. Wave 2 fails, then probably not before summer. I think first one is bigger, second part is mostly language packs. After part 1, only Germany and English available. I can't remember. It is in a pamphlet somewhere here, and it's not important. How I can be one of those waves? The first wave is already done. Selected. This was selected last week. You had to be in the ID Drivers Club to be in the wave. You had to send an email and say that you want the update early. I made a video about it. You can watch that. Does GTX get a curve update too? Yes. Nice. I want my new ID.4 GTR with new curve to go to Italy in Christmas. GTX. Does software 3.0 makes UI less laggy? I heard it a lot that people say that the software is laggy in Volkswagen cars. I never experienced that. I have my ID.3 for 2 years. I have driven other ID cars, I would say 5 or 6 or 7 different cars. A few ID.4s, ID.4 GTX, ID.5, up to ID.5 GTX twice for many kilometers. I never had a laggy UI. Never. When the car is starting, so you get into the car and it's booting up and you see hello ID or whatever Volkswagen, it's starting up. Then because of the starting process that takes way too long, and you're totally right, but it's not a laggy UI. That's a horrible starting process where the hardware should be faster, or it should not shut down as completely. Those are the few things. But when the system is up after a minute or two, I never had anything where I would say this is laggy. Always worked. In 3.0 or 3.1, I can't remember. What I noticed that the booting process is faster, but when you then go in different things, those have to boot up a bit too. So let's say it's booting up fast, but then you go into the battery, and then this takes 2-3 seconds, where before it was just there, something like this. This I've seen with 3.1. I don't know if this is already in 3.0. Love all your videos and channel. I have just brought my first EV. It's a Kia Niro 64 kilowatt hours. Hi from UK. Hi Richard. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the nice words. Appreciate it. Kia Niro. It's the new Kia, so the Niro EV that haven't driven it yet. I hope it's okay. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you still have your ID.3 when 3.0 there work. Yeah. Hello from Malta. Is it true that Volkswagen getting buttons back on their car's steering wheel? Will it be for existing models or new ones if it is true? I haven't heard that at all, and I doubt it that they would make a different, because I have driven ID.3, ID.4, ID.5, ID Bus, and they all have the same steering wheel with the same buttons, so I doubt that. I like when booting, especially annoying when you're trying to input your profile pin. That is true. I can understand that, totally. Do you have a pin? I removed it right away. It is laggy when you start. Never happens in a Tesla. Of course not, because Tesla is always on, and that's why you have a lot of vampire drain. So if you park your Tesla, you lag more kilometers per range that are just gone. And in my ID3, for example, I parked it for 2 weeks. I lost 2 kilometers or so, something like that. But my problem with the booting up, and I said that 200 times, is not that when I overnight they get into the car and it's booting up. This could be faster, yes. I don't have, but I have less problem with that. My problem is it is booted up. I'm driving. I'm getting out of the car for a minute, coming back in, and it's booting up again sometimes. So it was already full there, and I'm just gone outside, come back in, and then it's doing that. This is annoying. This I hate so much. And you have only 3 attempts. Yeah. Zooming the map seems laggy, at least in Björn's video about bus. I never experienced it. I've seen a lot of okay, maybe there's a difference that's very important. The zooming in a navigation system in a Tesla Model 3 and so on is way better than in any other EV. That's important. The hardware in Teslas for the graphic and internet connection is better and more powerful than any other EVs. But the scrolling in a map in ID3 and so on is not as a Tesla, but it's okay. But there are cars, Ioniq 5, Kona, e-Niro and so on, Kia EV6, where this is way worse. So it's not a Volkswagen thing. It all depends what you use for it. Good evening, 4,000 kilometers left to 100,000 on my ID3. Wow, you drive a lot, you poor person. Nah, Björn doesn't make it laggy for his Tesla. Nah. Don't. I don't think so. Any news yet about ID3 facelift? No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be delayed. I heard something when it would be coming out, but I also heard when ID7 should be coming, and I already heard that ID7 is 3 months later. So it will be mid or late 2023, I say. Hey Mark, how are you? Hi honey. Hello from Greece. What is happening with the tires? It's the first time I have to change tires after using my car for less than 2 years and only 26,000 kilometers. The tires have opened up in the inner side. Yeah, I heard that on the ID club as well, and on posts. I don't have any problems with my tires, but I heard of that there is a problem. That's weird. Yeah, I'm sorry you have that too. It happened to a lot of cars. So either they used faulty tires or the wrong tires for the car. You should contact your local dealer and ask what's going on there. This shouldn't happen. When you zoom out map in Tesla, there's a lot of white area that is second to load. Tesla software is laggy. No, that's not Tesla software. It has to load that from Google Maps because the map is not in the car. It's not the software that's laggy. It has to download, and it doesn't have to be on satellite. It's just like on your phone. When you are mobile data and you have Google Maps on and then you zoom out a lot, it has to load that first. And here's the same thing. The map in a Tesla is always from the internet. That's why when you would be somewhere where there is no internet, in a Tesla, you're screwed with the navigation, pretty much. Maybe it's buffering a bit, but not all. But where do you have for many kilometers no internet connection? Maybe for a few kilometers, or you're really remote. My tires also okay. 40,000 kilometers, 11 months driven, they're still good. That is software problem. They could have loaded it before the zoom. No, how would they know what you wanna do? Why would it load everything, just the whole world all the time? That's not no. This is a setting they do to reduce data because they have to pay for the data. And why should they think, oh, he's always zooming out to see 200 kilometers. No, no, no. We're doing it when he wants to zoom out. I'm sorry. I'm agreeing with them. I'm not a big Tesla fan, but this I'm agreeing with. Save the data. They can wait for 2 seconds. Come on, it's not that long. Perfect tires with 11 months and 23,000 kilometers. What tires do I have on? I can't remember. What tires do I have on? Do I also have Goodyear? Help me. I have to look. Where's an ID3 picture? Yeah. Where's my car? ENIAC. Megane, there it is. Oh my god, should I be able to see that? Oh god. Continental. I don't have Goodyear. I have Continental tires on. Chris, you have the Continental ones. Thank you. I shouldn't have to look, huh? We have neighboring area in RAM. If 3.0 goes well, when do you think will be 3.0? I think it's scheduled then for next March, but it will be summer. I have Pirelli tires. Woohoo, look at you. Hankook EV3, me. Are those the ones that came with the car, or did you put them on yourself? My car had Bridgestones as factory summer tires. Winter tires are Continental. I think I have both Continental. Hey, Lars Peter, how are you? When is your 722 Polestar coming? And are you ordering the Polestar 3? Continentals are expensive. I don't know. They came with the car. The winter tires, they were expensive. I think 1,600 euros with the rims. Oh my. But they're mine. They're not with the leasing. I can sell them again. I don't know how much I will get, but I will try here. Who wants my winter tires? I can sell them in March, but it would be stupid because nobody needs winter tires in March or whenever I'm switching to the summer tires again in 23. I have to sell them in October or November next year, because then people need them and I make more money. Money. God, I'm an idiot. By the way, I'm selling this if you need this. That's a Canon M50, my first camera that I filmed with. I'm selling it. Don't need it anymore. Don't use it. And I'm getting rid of a few things that I rarely use. And it's stupid. Pirelli are of factory and now Goodyear winter tires since... I mean Continentals are premium tires, not cheap compared to the other brands. BST 270 cancelled and no go for the PS3. What's going on? Why did you cancel the 270? You don't want it anymore? Which winter tires you prefer? I got the ones that were available. I have no knowledge what would be a good winter tires. No idea. I need new summer tires next year. I hope not me. I hope I can drive the original tires till the car is gone. Will this be the exclusive limited edition battery life winter tires? Yeah, can't afford it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lars Peter. But you have one already anyway, so why would you get a second or another one? It's too sporty anyways. Come on. You're fine with your normal, amazing Polestar 2. It's a great car. We all have the same opinion. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do the like game as every week because that's fun, and then we're gonna do a poll because that's interesting. Okay, the like game is like this. I will count down from 3 to 0 and say go, and then everybody who's in the live stream right now, 126 people, is pressing the like button. Because only 26 people have pressed the like button so far, but we're 126 here. So we should get at least to 100 likes. We can do that, and it's in a very short time because that's a lot of fun. So even if you're on your television and whatever, get your smartphone. You always have it around the corner. Come on, and you can like the stream. I give you 10 seconds to get the phone or your tablet or whatever, and then we do it together because funny. We're doing little kids games here. And then I talked to you about how a German Facebook group mocked me for doing clickbait. And I don't get it. I will never post there again because I don't get it. What's going on? I posted the same video on I don't know how many pages, and the only German one confronted me that the video is clickbait. I didn't get it. So what? And they complained about me and everything. So everything was negative, and I was like, nah, nah, this is not worth it. The few little number of views. I'm not doing that. But we'll talk about it in a second. But that was it anyway. Okay, let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Like, and you get to see the finger in close up. Whee! Oh, it's too close. 42, 63, 64. Come on, we can get to 100. 70. Come on. Come on, at least to 80. 74. There are 122 people here. You're just sitting there. Just because he says it, I'm not gonna like it. You're so right. I don't have any power over you. That shows it the most. You can just click away. You're nothing. I'm gonna click away. Yeah, 76. That was it. So only 40 more likes than before. Thumbs down from me. Oh God, I'm so mean. Hey G, thank you. G is nice. See, he's so nice. Press add button if no likes. That's true. That's true. I pressed the add button because he didn't pray like. So you get an ad, I get money, and you have to wait or go away. Pressed it. Ha. Okay. I found out WeCharge now works with Fastnet. So nice 45-cent ad at Fastnet. I didn't know that. Cool. With the new thing. Cool. That's great. It's great. I like that. I have no idea that that Fastnet now works with WeCharge. It's great. It's awesome. Bonnet works with it, so I'm using it that now. By the way, again, thanks to everyone who's still using my Bonnet card. 2 people used it today. My Bonnet promo code. They reduced it now that when you use the promo code, you get €9, I get €9 for the next time that we use the charging service. If you want to use it, I'm gonna show it because it's nice and it helps me a lot. Do it like this. Can you see that? Oh God, focus not on me. I have to move its face. Oh God. Here it is, the RX39V7 and €9. It was €17.50. They changed it now to €9. We'll see. Lidl advert. Charged to 90%. Watching on 2 screens, but can like only on only one. Why are you watching it on 2 screens? Poll. Yeah, well, let's do the poll. Poll. I'm so mean. Can I not do it? I don't need that. Come on. There we go. I'm so mean. Cool, thanks for the info with Fastnet. Ellie works also. Yeah, that was before watching on TV and phone for the chat. So yeah, that's something that's missing on all the TVs and wherever you use YouTube, that it cannot show the chat on the side. But the app shows that it only works with RFID. I never used the WeCharge thing from the app. Never. It's always. I always do. I doubt it. Already at 85%. That's your thought about Volkswagen. Awesome. Oh God, I have to laugh. Oh my God, so much trust. Oh my god. TV can show chat, but you can't respond. Ah, that's true. But can you connect a keyboard to the I want I don't care button? So why are you here? We care a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Who knows the song? Quick. Who knows the song and what band is it? What album? How old? Nothing? Okay. You lose. Yeah. So, we talk about what happened last week. Now, how about Waterloo? Waterloo. Is it now monetized? Am I copyright infringed because I'm saying this? Volkswagen doesn't want anything to fail, but this makes it so slow always. What cars are coming up? Yeah, nothing. Nothing is planned so far. I'm sorry. I'm asking around for cars, but it seems very slow right now, and not a lot of stuff is happening. But what happened last week? So what happened last week? Two videos came out. One with the Kona degradation test, great video, great response, was nice. And then Volkswagen ID4 degradation test that I did 2 weeks ago, and also nice. And this is the video that I posted, the ID4 degradation video. I made it in English on this channel and in German on my German channel. It's Battery Life DE, by the way. And I put it on a few Facebook groups a day or days later. Sorry for my voice, throat. And I posted on, I think, 4 English groups and all normal. And then I posted it on one German. And I got 2 or 3 people saying this is clickbait and clickbait sucks and I don't know. And all I said was, it says Volkswagen ID4 degradation test after 1 year, 16,000 kilometers. And in the picture it says as bad as my ID3, because my ID3 had after a year 8% range loss. And then Volkswagen measured that. And I wanted to see if the ID4 is as bad. Yes, it's a bit of a negative thing. I didn't say as good, because 8% is not amazing. I've heard from many people that this is normal for an EV, but usually car manufacturers do something in the software that you can notice it. So they make a bigger battery, and then after a year they give a bit more, as more available energy from the bigger battery, so you don't have that. For me, clickbait is that I say something that's either, so two versions of clickbait. One is that I say something that's totally has nothing to do with the video. So I say I found something out that's amazing, and that I don't know, my ID3 broke down, but in the video there's nothing about it breaking down. Then there's questionary clickbait, where you say something that you think sounds like something in this direction, something, oh my god, but then in the video you notice, he means this and this is not as big. Casey Neistat does this a lot. Or you push something in a direction that it's not even there. Oh my god, I found something out. And then inside you say, my ID3 is amazing. That this is then what it's about. So got worse with every update. The sat-nav of my 2018 Ioniq got worse with every update. Really? Huh, that's interesting. In my BMW i3 is only 3% degradation after 6 years, 80,000 kilometers. 8% is so bad. Yeah, that's the thing. I talked to a few battery specialists, and 8% in a year is totally normal. And he told me that all cars that show less, it's usually that the system is changing what battery is available, so you don't notice it. 8% should be totally normal in a car, even if you use it. That's what I have been told. I have no idea. I'm not a battery specialist or anything, but I heard it from 3 people. So I don't know. So even what the ID4 had with 1%, maybe the 77 kilowatt hour battery doesn't have that another buffer. Does have a buffer, so it can change that. But the ID3 with 58 kilowatt cannot. Maybe it's that. I have no idea. But again, I notice my less range in the winter when I do a long trip. In the summer, it's okay. US built ID4s are not getting floor mats or L1 charger. No reduction in price. Yes. Do you need the floor mats? Are they so special? But I get that it should be in there. And it's like, I think it's 100 euros if you don't get. I don't think they're included in the. I think in Germany, if you order an ID3 or ID4, you have to get the floor mats too, and you have to pay for them. And L1 charger too. So normal the home. You mean the home charger? Yes, you have to pay for that as well. We don't have that much packages anymore. It's all you select stuff. I was able to do battery capacity test from a new NX 60 this week. I drove from 0 to 1%, no motorway, and about 8 degrees outside temperature. Calculated battery capacity at different state of charge levels. 50%, 55.8, 29, 54.6, 16, 54.6, 7, 54.3, 1%, 54. But it's not 8% every year. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah, but what speed did you drive from 100 to 1%? That's important. If you drive a bit faster, if you use a lot, so let's say like this: if you take a lot of power out of your battery while doing the test, then your battery gets warm, and the heat loss is then not. You cannot see that in your numbers on your screen. We all don't know if the numbers that you see on your screen are accurate. I don't know that in my ID3 if this is accurate when it says a consumption number. I hope, but I don't know. Same as in a Tesla or whatever. You don't know when it says average consumption if this is true. I hope so. But again, if the motor gets warm when you drive fast, or if the battery gets warm when you take a lot of power out of it due to driving fast, or a lot of regen, or that you take a lot they use a lot of climate or AC, or what, AC won't be the problem. Then if the battery gets warm or the motor gets warm, the numbers can be wrong. Or also a big point is if it's cold. If the battery is cold when you drive, then internal resistance is higher, and again you have loss there. But again, it cannot be a perfect number, but you can say the number that it should be. Driving like a granny, 80 to 100 roads. Amazing. And what is your degradation then? What should you have? 60 or 58? I don't know. I have 52 kilowatt hours now available, and last year I had 54. I want to buy an AVD dongle adapter, or what is it, to get more info on my ID4 GTX 10 kilowatt. What should I buy? You can buy any OBD2 dongle, or they're called. They have a different protocol, and then an app. For the app, you have to buy yourself either a free one, EV Notify, or Car Scanner has a free thing, but you have to pay if you want to see more. I bought it. I think it was like €5 or something. Most of the OBD, it's OBD, not ODB, adapters work. You can use those. Important is that it's over Bluetooth. Anything about the MG4? I have been a dealer, but no test drive until November. They need update the software, they said, here in Sweden. Yes, we talk about the two, what happened this week. So it were 2 videos, and I said the ID4 thing with the battery degradation. And on Friday, I did my drive with the MG4 at a local dealer. So I made a video today about this MG4 thing overall, but let's talk about it here, but very quickly, not too wide, because you should watch the video. It's in detail. So I contacted MG a long time ago, the press department, that I wanna drive the MG4, make a video about it, because it's amazing that it is. I have a lot of ID3 videos, and it is in the same class, but it's cheaper, and I want to see how it is. And they told me, yes, you can have the car, but we only have a few press cars, and you're in the back of the line, so you will get it at some point. I said, okay. There's a local. Then I contact the local dealer when they will be getting the MG4, and they told me in the mid of October. And I contacted MG press department again. Hey, the local dealer is getting an MG4. Can I film this car and make my test with this? So you don't have to bring me a press car. You don't have to pay for it. I pay for charging, everything. And it's early. And they said, okay, we have to think about it. And then they contacted me. No, you cannot do this. I said, okay. You have to wait for a press car, they said. And we'll be stocking up our press cars and we will contact you. And all I said was, I'm okay with 3 days. I pick it up the car over the weekend. I'm fine. So if one of the press cars is available for a few days in the middle, I take it. And where was I? So I contacted the dealer and said, okay, I'm not allowed to test the car as a press person. Can I do a normal test drive like a normal customer? Is that possible? And it took a few days, and then they wrote me back, yes, that's possible, but MG told us you're not allowed to film the car, you're not allowed to take pictures, you cannot be alone with the car, so someone will drive with you. So they don't trust their production system, that the car that the dealer has is not to the standard and will be shown to the public. Then a press car, I guess. So, is it any downside to use an OBD? Will it mess up the car or software or something? No, this is just a readout. You can do that, that's no problem. This is a new car with 3.1 software. Maybe it is hiding some capacity. We'll do a new test next year for new data. I don't know. It shouldn't hide any capacity. I don't think so. So I drove there on Friday and had around an hour drive with the MG4. I will sum it all up because it's just too much. The goods and the bads. My video is very neutral about everything, but I will do it now, really my opinion. MG4, good or bad? We'll do a poll. First we end this poll here. MG4 is good, bad, don't care. So is the best. So like I said, what MG4 is, it is it's a great car. I really liked it. It drove very nice. The infotainment system was okay. It wasn't perfectly defined. A few times when you press it, nothing happens. You press again and whatever, and then it did something else because you pressed on the system. It was in a different window and stuff like this. I will feel let down. If there aren't sketches of the car in the video, I will feel let down. Yeah, there's the ID3 in the back, and then I will put pictures of the press department in there, something like that. Infotainment system, okay, not amazing, but okay. Good information in there. Instrument cluster was awesome. It's very square. A lot of information in there. All the trips, you can music, all the stuff. Maybe there was navigation too, but I didn't get that far. Really good. Space was okay, not as much as in ID3, but fine. Rear seats, like, is that what I mean with the space? But it's fine. You have one USB-A in the front, one USB-A in the back, and one USB-C in the front, but the USB-C is just for charging. The USB-A in the front is the only one for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Worked too. I connected, looked nice. Sound system was okay, was pretty similar to to the ID3. Trunk space is a bit less than in the ID3, but still okay. It's not as deep and not as wide. One light in there, all fine. It had 17-inch tires on there. This is what comes with the luxury edition, so it doesn't look as special, but this is a new look with new cars that have very big tires. But of course it costs more, and this car is started at 31,000 euros, and that's what I do it. And so we driving. So seats, very comfortable, nothing to complain about. The gear selector is in the middle, same as in other MGs. It's fine. I think it's a bit in the way. I would prefer it on the steering wheel, but that's what they chose. It's fine. Steering wheel is not round, it's a bit squared off, but it's also fine. Steering was nice, wasn't too light, too hard, wasn't too direct, nothing to complain about. Brakes feel was amazing, way better than in the ID3. Like I said, seats were comfortable. Suspension was good, not as comfy as in other cars, but still okay. Noise level the same, wasn't too loud, wasn't too quiet in there. Really fine. Also nothing to complain about. What else do we have? Yeah, there were... Regen is weaker than in the ID3. I was very surprised. And then there are 4 things that are weird with the car. Number 1 is that, well, the salesman that was with me told me that. I don't know for sure. I asked him and he said, I think it's like this, and I didn't find anything. In the other models, MG models, MG5, ZSEV, Marvel R, you could change your regen on a button somewhere, and you could change your drive mode, so eco, normal, or sport. In the MG4, this is all gone. This is all in the infotainment system and is under vehicle. So if you want to change your drive mode, you have to go into vehicle and change drive mode. The same with regen. I didn't see anything. Maybe there were pedal shifters and I didn't see. Extract the seat, perfect click per title. That's a good thing. I hope it's better than our Fiat 542 kilowatt hours. I want a car with a reasonable price. At the first MG test is for a year on lease. It was our first EV. Cute. So this was the first thing, that you regen and drive mode you cannot change. But again, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you can do that. But I have to look that up and before I put that out in the video. Number 2. There was weird, there were 4. What did I just say? Yeah, pasture. Do it in Bavarian. Number 2 was the power. When you drive around 50 or 60, whatever, and you floor it, it has the same power as the ID3, but it feels less. You feel acceleration and it's okay, but ID3 has more punch. And when you drive from a standstill, it's horrible. When you floor it on a standstill, there's nothing. It feels like it has 50 horsepower or something, and then more. So from 0 to 50 it must be double the time than an ID3 has. It felt horrible. You know me, that I complained about the Renault Megane, that the acceleration from 0 to 30 or 0 to 50 is very weak because of spinning wheels in the front wheel drive. But the MG4 has rear wheel drive and the same 150 kilowatt, 204 horsepower than ID3. But oh my god, and that was really, oh my god, what is this? It's not electric. That disappointed me a lot. Number 3 was the climate. I don't know if it was just this car. Steering wheel heater and seat heater were fine, but the climate was weird. Maybe it was in this car the temperature measurement was wrong, but when we went into the car, it showed 29 degrees for climate, and I was like, oh my god, someone was cold and put it down to 25, which is still hot. And then when we drove, we noticed that it was cold in the car and there was cold air coming out of the climate. And then we fast realized that you have to put it to 29, so there's warm air coming out of the vents. So the temperature measurement is totally wrong. It wasn't 29 degrees or 25 degrees in there. Really weird. And the last, and it's really bad and they have to fix it fast, is lane assist. I drove, like I said before, all other MGs. Lane assist in those cars were fine. I had nothing to complain about. It did the normal thing. When you go over the line, it pushes you back or it gives you an error message. Okay, in this MG4, when you just a bit closer to the line in the middle, it already pulls you back, gives you a warning, beeping. And if you're I had it 3 times where I had the blinker on and changed lane and it complained to me that I'm over the line. So that was horrible. We had to turn it off. Even the salesman told me that a lot of people are complaining about the lane assist and it's not doing its right thing. They're hoping for an update. So maybe this is the update that you just talked about. Less power than ID3 but better 0 to 100. No, this cannot be better in 0 to 100. No way. So your car. That's fine. With your ID you always drive with B? Yes, I do. I'm a loser. I always drive with B because I want as much regen when I take my foot off, because I don't want to switch between brake and accelerator pedal all the time. I'm lazy, and if I would have an Ioniq 5 or whatever, or Kia EV6, I will always have it in iDrive. Or what was the name of the regen level, the highest one pedal driving, the regen level of Ioniq? I can't remember, where you can really stand still and whatever. That's amazing, and Tesla does a great thing as well. What do you think about LFP battery in winter? I don't have any knowledge. I'm a bit uninformed about this, and I haven't driven any in the winter. I think they should be better in winter, not as cold thing or whatever. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about the front spoiler on MG4 here in Sweden in winter when they haven't cleared the roads. Huh, is it so low? Okay, I haven't noticed. The ID3 has 7.4, on my car 6.7, but never tested it. Well, there's always iPedal. Thank you, Tony. There's always a faster car. I mean, GTX ID4 is 6.3, and you know, it goes up to 1. What did we watch last week? 1.65 on a cute car. My wheels spin very easy on acceleration. Front wheel drive. Yeah, not for me, only when I'm in a weird corner I get steering, or when it's wet. Yes, but that's it for me for today. I think this week coming up, I want to do, like I said, the MG4 video. I have to edit that tomorrow. Today I'm not doing that. And already everything on the computer, but then editing I do tomorrow. Maybe it's on Wednesday, we'll see. And maybe I do the other video I filmed today as well. We'll see. I'm not sure yet if I need more footage for that. If I need more B-roll, we'll see. But why is my mouse not working? What do we have? The poll, 22% say good MG4, 15% bad, and 63% don't care. That's okay. That's how it is. 96 likes. Can we get another 4 likes to get to 100? Huh? When is the plug-in giveaway video coming? I want something. Yeah, still have to talk to them. What do we do with giveaway? I don't want to do 10 like last time. I think I want to do 2 for just the members and patrons, and then 3 for the normal people. And they have to decide what they will give away and everything, and then we do the whole code thing, and that's it. Yeah, but I have to talk to them again. I will film it next week. I have 4 days of work till Thursday, and then I have a week off. Woo! Holidays. And then I will film a lot of videos. Cindy already said we should do a video with Walter. Ooh, 100 likes. Thank you very much. Bye. No. So thanks for your great videos. Thank you very much for watching. Keep up the good work. Thank you. But yeah, so you all take care. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.